So, we're going to watch the Nintendo Direct from September 4. Specifically, we're going to watch the Sword and Shield segment because that's the part I care about. Yes, I haven't watched this yet, and I want to commend everyone in my Discord channel for marking everything related to this Direct as spoilers, at least the part involving Pokemon. Very good work, guys. You didn't spoil a single thing. I'm very proud of y'all. There's a few missteps, but everybody corrected themselves before I even got to see. So good work, guys. Let's watch this.
How's it going? Next, the new titles in the core Pokemon RPG series, Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. We have more information to share that will shed new light on this next Pokemon adventure. Please take a look.
Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield take place in the Galar region, a scenic land where people and Pokemon work together toward a prosperous future.
Yay, Leafeon!
You'll encounter new Pokemon
That's
and
good to have.
new people throughout your adventure.
Giant Eevees are also good.
Today, we'll cover
I will
4
agree.
features you can look forward to. First, customizing your look.
Okay.
Once again,
that's not
the latest entry in the series.
Oh my god, that is such a modern fashion shop.
This time,
oh my god, look at those logos. I love that. It's like fashion brands and everything.
Including outerwear.
That's pretty cool, actually. I like that. Just for aesthetic detail.
Plus, you can change your hairstyle or put on a little makeup. There's a lot more to
almost a little
a
too real
than simply honing your battle skills. You've got to look the part too, don't you think? Second, Pokemon Camp.
Camp!
During your journey through the Galar region, you can camp anytime at Pokemon Camp.
Camp! Camp is good.
While you're there, you can play with your Pokemon.
Okay, that's pretty adorable.
And as you get to know them better, they'll also improve in battle.
It's maybe like advanced Pokemon to me, right?
You can visit other players' camps too.
This is
Feel free to
probably not really necessary, but still kind of cool.
Hang out with up to 3 other players at the camp.
Oh, I don't think Tyranitar likes to be tickled.
With another player's Pokemon.
I think Tyranitar will destroy you now.
Third, curry on rice.
What?
Pokemon Camp is also a great place to cook up a dish that is very popular in the Galar region. Curry on rice. How your curry turns out and what type it is ultimately.
Why does this remind me of Final Fantasy 15?
Other ingredients you use. Not to mention,
I have an idea for a new recipe.
there are more than 100 types. And each one you cook up will be registered in your curry decks. The goal? To master the art of cooking.
It's camp and cooking. It's Final Fantasy 15.
And fourth,
oh.
we'll introduce some new Pokemon discovered in the Galar region. First is Poltegeist. Normally, it makes a home for itself by hiding amongst tableware at hotels and restaurants.
Okay.
Its body is made of tea, complete with its own aroma and flavor.
Okay.
It may even allow
I'm alright with a ghost Pokemon that's based around possessing objects. That's always neat. That's a pretty cool type of. That's always been a classic type of ghost. The ghost that like. Oh, hi. So I actually did. I will pause here. This is the one thing of this trailer that I was not able to avoid spoilers of because a whole bunch of people drew our art of this Pokemon. Let's see why.
And water-type Pokemon has one huge appetite. It will swallow
that's why.
It can fit in its mouth.
That's why.
It uses surf or dive during battle. Watch as it rises from the water, along with the catch in its mouth. If it takes damage in this state, it'll retaliate by spitting out its catch at the attacker.
I see.
This
what?
Is Cramorant's exclusive new ability.
This is weird, but okay. That's an odd consequence of surf, or like a side effect of surf. What? Wow. So that's why people drew more out of that Pokemon. Well, granted, you know, that's just a traditional bird trait. Birds are generally just ridiculously voracious, typically.
And that's all we have to share with you today. Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield will launch on Nintendo Switch November 15th.
We're getting pretty close to that release date now. And yes, to answer the question asked earlier by Sunny Side Up, I'm absolutely streaming it. I have a pre-order copy already purchased from EV Games. I just have to go over there on release day. Release day happens to be, I believe it's a Friday for me. So release day for Sword and Shield is also a normal stream day for me. So what I will be attempting to do is get over to EV Games, grab that, come back, and stream the moment it releases. Yes, I will be streaming Sword and Shield. I have multiple opinions of Sword and Shield. I see a few things. Obviously, there's a number. There's been a controversy over the games. I'm kind of in the middle of the road as far as my opinions of the game. I'm looking forward to a lot of things in it, but I'm also cautious. So we will definitely see. I want it to be good, but we will see. We will see when I stream it, because obviously that's going to be a bit of a marathon. It's probably going to take over my streams for a while, unless people don't like that. I might switch it up here and there, but I definitely want to be playing that. See what happens. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. It's not a huge update for the Nintendo Direct. This Nintendo Direct, but still cool. Still cool little to see some extra side things the game does. Game's staying pretty tight. I know CS updates are staying pretty tight on the plot overall, which is probably a good thing. There was a number of little details though we can go back and look. I noticed that Nintendo likes to throw really quick details about certain things.
Shield. We have more information to share that will shed new light.
So, for instance, like it just like quick pans and stuff that show different things. First off, this seems to be like a coastal town. I don't know if this was shown. I think parts of this were shown in other trailer footage, but I don't believe I ever saw this marina before. It's obviously one of the gyms over there.
Sword and Pokemon.
And one thing I find funny is, oh gosh, my Pokemon mastery kind of fails me. What is this Pokemon called? I have forgotten your name, Cactus Pokemon. Cacturn? Is this Cacturn? No, Cacturn is previous form, isn't it? Or something. Maractus. Yeah, no wonder I forgot that name. I don't think I really ran into that Pokemon very much when I was playing the older games. Why is he a vendor? I feel like it's like you get your fruit from him, and it's like, thank you, and then you just come home and it's like, oh, it's full of thorns because he was holding it. Gen 5, yeah. But I want to note that this area looks pretty cool. Seems to be a bit of a desert. It kind of has a western look. I mean, you can see a character in the back there that seems to have a cowboy hat. This looks like kind of an old western town. I kind of dig that. I wonder what part of the region this is in. Well, I mean, I probably could look at the world, like the Galar map, and figure it out from that. But still, pretty cool.
Take place in the Galar region.
And then, of course, snowy. So we got all sorts of environments. Whoever made that snowman did a shitty job. Come on, align the eyes, dude. I think I do find it funny. It looks like the carrot is just a texture. It doesn't poke out for the snowman. It's just a texture on the snow. All right. This is such a shitty snowman. I love it. But also, I want to talk about one other thing that you can see up there. You see the salon text? Let's discuss Pokemon language for a second. Have we seen this text in other games, like in other the main series gens? Have we seen text like this? I'm actually asking you guys specifically because I haven't. Here's my interesting, unique position when it comes to playing Sword and Shield. I didn't play XY and I didn't play Sun Moon, so I actually have not played 2 generations, and I'm gonna hop into Sword and Shield. Hopefully, that offers me a unique opinion on some things. Because of lack of jading, perhaps. I don't know. We'll see. Sometimes not experiencing something can make for a unique opinion. Unknown text. It does... Is that unknown text? I don't think that's unknown text, my friend. Unknown text always had some sort of circular part for the eye of every letter, so that's not unknown text. But what is it? Basically, have we seen it before is my question. My question is, have we seen this sort of text before? I don't know. I'd like to translate is what I'm trying to say.
Region, a scenic land where people.
This area also looks pretty cool. Was this outside of a giant castle or something, or inside a castle? Those look like castle walls straight up. I'm digging this area. It's probably like this is probably a root area, isn't it?
And Pokemon work together.
Then, of course, we got the clock tower, because, of course, you got to base something off of London, considering the region.
Toward a prosperous future.
And what the hell is that thing in the background? Like, what is it doing? What is that construction? I have to wonder what the hell that building will be. It seems that there seems to be a dragon. Wait, hold on a minute. You see that dragon statue? That towering dragon thing? That doesn't look like any Pokemon I recognize. That might be... Is it? Well, let me think. I mean, it's a little generic, so it could be based on an existing Pokemon. Is that a Charizard head? That might be a Charizard head. But no, the problem with that is that it seems those tendrils are too long for Charizard. Plus, Charizard's head horn things are thicker, as well as shorter. It could be a Dragonite, but the head shape's wrong for Dragonite. Could just be a statue. That's true. But that's less interesting, Z's. Come on. Theorycraft here. Theorycraft here. It could be a new dragon. That's a possibility. Or it could just be a statue. That's the more boring answer, though. It just doesn't quite look like a Charizard, and it doesn't quite look like a Dragonite. So I'm kind of curious about that. I'll be probably observing it in game, if nothing else. And then we have, looks like there's a statue again, actually. You can kind of see it up there in the upper right. I want that to be a Shadow of the Colossus. What? Shadow of the Colossus X Pokemon mix? What? That'd be interesting. Okay, fine. It's a new dragon because this reaches entire Europe of UK-centric design, but also Germany and shots. That's actually a good theory. Here's the thought. Like, if there aren't new dragons in the European region, I would be kind of surprised. Considering that Western dragon culture kind of came from this region. Like, the real region. The real life region. There are so many different serpents and dragons that it would be really much a surprise if there weren't some new dragon types.
Then you'll encounter
and then we got a nice little
new Pokemon.
Okay, that's pretty adorable. I didn't notice that at first.
Among them,
look at the sheep in the background. He'd be rolling. He'd be using rollout. Why is he rolling around? Granted, they don't really seem to have legs, so I guess maybe that's just the way they do it. It's kind of cute. Rolling around. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Hulu probably learns what rollout, yeah. Also, I like this dragon building, very intimidating. What is this? Is this again, this could just be a generic, much like the statues, much like, you know, could just be a generic design, but what Pokemon does this resemble? I don't think it actually resembles any. Again, I don't think it resembles a Pokemon that's in the other older games. Then Bowser? That's a weird explanation. Kinda. But here's another theory, Craft. That could also be a new Pokemon. The horn style definitely does not remind me of any existing Pokemon. So, once again, if that is a new Pokemon that's based off of it, probably be a Dragon type. So there's another thought.
People throughout your adventure.
I am really confused about what their bedroom eyes giant Eevee. Why did I pause in this frame? I really am kind of confused about their choices for showing the fuck. I'm forgetting all the terms today. The Dynamax forms, whatever. Fuck. It's confusing to me how the Pokemon they're exactly showing off for these. It seems like really random picks. Like, why Eevee, for instance? You know? Dynamax, yeah. But
today, we'll cover 4 features.
But it is interesting, too. It does demonstrate that it is, you know, it doesn't rely on, like, final forms, which I think we already knew that, but still.
First, customizing your
because Eevee is popular? Well, of course, you know, let's go Eevee. Okay, first off, though, I dig the metropolitan design of this fashion shop. Now, fashion, let's talk fashion for a sec. Fashion's new to me, but it's not new to other people, because that existed in XY, correct? I don't know if Sun Moon did it. I think Sun Moon did it too. Anyway, I want to talk about the outfit system from those games. How was it? Was it really throwaway? Was it really minor? Did it actually affect anything? Did it give you any, like, passive boosts or anything? Or was it purely just cosmetic? I know there was like a side system where you could meet up with other people playing that involved the outfit system in XY, if I recall. Anyways, this doesn't look any different on the cosmetic level. This does seem to be cosmetic once again. But I do appreciate the design of not necessarily outfits, because I have to see the outfits. We'll figure out what outfit I end up wearing. I don't know. We'll figure out a fun outfit.
Once again.
But very specifically, I just dig the design, the world building design for this fashion, for the idea of fashion in this region.
The latest entry in the series.
Because these icons here look so similar to real life, like trendy clothes copyrights and such. I kind of dig that. The attention to detail is amusing.
Lets you pick your outfit.
Oh wait, hold on. I was too busy looking at the icons. I didn't look at the shirt.
Lets you pick.
Well, I'll probably grab the Arcanine shirt if anything. I really like. Oh my god, I really like that design. That should be a real shirt. Arcanine in green fields and jungle.
Your outfit. This time.
Oh, I just realized that is a stylized. Why am I forgetting every Pokemon's name today? Holy shit. Shuckle, thank you. I like that. Why Shuckle of all things? I like Shuckle though. Shuckle's great. Shuckle's just a little dope. He doesn't do much, but he's cute. Even though he's mold, he's still cute.
It's not just tops and bottoms, but a wide variety, including outerwear and gloves. Plus, you can change your hairstyle.
I mean, hair is just kind of boring to me.
Little makeup. There's a
lot that's
more
less interesting.
I
did notice though, for that little preview, they spent way more time on the female main character than the male main character. Come on, males like to dress up too sometimes. Come on, equal billing. Come on.
And then simply.
But oh wait, actually, I wanted to look at that.
Little makeup.
Females usually have a lot more options. See, that's boo. It should be equal.
More to be.
Why can't I put on makeup as a guy? You know, but so this is probably just one of the smaller towns. Probably one of the beginning towns. This one kind of has that look to it.
And then simply honing.
And that building is. Oh, you know what? I just realized why that. Ha! That's clever. That's clever. Okay. Once again, I've forgotten the name of that Pokemon. But I just realized the design of that building is based around that Pokemon, isn't it? That's why they put the Pokemon in front of the building here. Sigilith. I always want to call Sigilith like an unknown. I always considered Sigilith to be unofficially Unknown's evolution, because it honestly looks like Unknown's evolution to me, doesn't it? It just seems like that's what Unknown should evolve into. But they're never related, as far as I'm aware. I always found Sigilith to be a really mysterious kind of Pokemon. I mean, it's called Sigil. It definitely relates to text and icons. I wanted the Pokemon fashion to be based off Pokemon. Artists have been making really nice character designs around it for years. Pokemon fashion. Dressing up your Pokemon? I don't think that... Is that a thing of this? I don't think that's a thing of this. That would be cool, though. Just be thankful you have long pant options. And X and Y at Sword Shield, all you had was shorts. Oh. Wait, why did you say in Sword Shield? I think you meant in Sun Moon. J1, I think you brain farted there. Oh, let's go. Yeah, dressing up, Pikachu and Eevee. I know about that. I know about some of the terrible haircuts you could give Eevee. But anyways, that building in the background might be based on Sigilith. I'm getting that impression now. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. It makes sense with the design. So finally, that building makes sense. Though on a construction level, how the fuck is it not falling apart? I don't know. It looks ridiculous. It looks otherworldly even for Pokemon. That design. It's kind of neat though.
Your battle skills. You've got to look the part too. Don't you?
What are those red things, you think? The red beams? I don't think that's been covered in any of these directs or any of these trailers. They're clearly waypoints of some sort. Those are the raid bosses. Ah, okay. Also notice there's a fishing spot kind of bubbling over there. Were fishing spots discussed before? I can't recall. But that is kind of neat to notice that detail. Raid bosses. Do they need to be glowing like that? Like they're really, really, like they're shooting up in the air so you don't miss them. They're They really want to make them obvious, don't they? A stolen asset for Breath of the Wild, lol. I wouldn't know. I didn't play Breath of the Wild.
Think. Second, Pokemon Camp.
The camping thing is cool. I wonder, can you camp anywhere?
Through the Galar region. You can camp anytime at...
Yeah, I guess you can camp anywhere. I'm guessing you probably have to have an open space for it or something.
Camp.
Or maybe it's just... I wonder if it actually... Here's my question. Does it transport you to just a unique map with the camp, or does it actually set up a camp in the specific part of the world you're in? The latter would be a little bit cooler, but who knows? I'm going to assume it probably does it just creates a map. That's fine too, though. I'm not really worried about it.
While you're there,
it does seem like there are multiple unique maps, at least. That should be, considering there's different environments.
Pokemon Camp.
Grassy, wheat.
While you're there, you can play with your Pokemon.
There's our sheep rolling around again at the speed of sound. That's just how they move, I guess. I mean, they have legs, but I imagine that's faster for them. That's kind of adorable, let's be honest.
And as you get
also adorable is that it looks like
there, you can
Galarian Zigzagoon
Pokemon
is actually cuter than I thought. It looked like a little punk. I mean, I like little punks, but... So, about Corviknight, people are saying that this thing's a legendary. You know, the thing in the background. Legendary, right? People are assuming it is, or know it is. I'm not really sure. That's what people keep saying. I don't feel like it's a legendary. I feel like it's just a really powerful Pokemon. I don't know why people keep thinking it's a legendary. Pseudo-legendary. It might be, it could count as pseudo-legendary. But it's being shown too commonly in these trailers for me to think it's a legendary. You know? Seems more like Skarmory. Yeah, it's kind of like on the level of Skarmory. That makes sense. The flying sheep things from Ancient Magnus. What are you talking about, Rocky? I don't even know. You have a Galarian Zigzagoon on Second Life? You have everything on Second Life, Drake. The Corgi Pokemon does indeed have a heart on its butt. I'm not actually a huge fan of the Corgi, but I mean, the more dogs are always good. Why would the legendary be a taxi service? Well, you get good tips, that's why.
As you get to know them better, they'll also improve in battle. Additionally, in the wild area, you can visit other places.
I appreciate that the tent looks a little bit like a substitute doll. Related note, I would really love a substitute doll that actually is a Pokemon, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't know, just something that mimics a substitute doll, much like how Voltorb mimics a Pokeball. That'd be kind of neat. I like the substitute doll. It should be a Pokemon. At some point. It'd be good for it'd be another good ghost type, for instance. Another kind of a possession thing. Or it could just be like an odd normal type. An alternate of Mimikyu. An alternate Mimikyu would actually be pretty cute. That would actually be a pretty cute, like, different form for Mimikyu. Galar Banette is a substitute doll. It is? Oh, that's an idea. Banette is a doll too, so that's kind of related. Could be like a nice version of Banette. It's Kangaskhan. It's stylized slightly based off of Kangaskhan, but it's nothing like Kangaskhan too. It's based on the early party screen sprites more than that. That is actually true, Virus.
There's camps too. Feel free to bring along one of your Pokemon and hang out with up to 3.
Also, I see that Growlithe exists, which is not surprising considering the Arcanian is on a t-shirt. But that's good. I'm glad. Growlithe is good. Growlithe is good, Pupper. I care more about Growlithe than I do about our Corgi fella, but it's fine. I like the Corgi too. Corgis are alright dogs. Not my favorite, but they're very middle of the road for me as far as breeds go.
At the camp. We definitely recommend interacting with another player's Pokemon.
Actually, there's an awful lot. If you just look at the backgrounds of these shots, you see a whole bunch of different Pokemon that are being... So, anybody worried about if that is in the game. So, obviously, Mimikyu's in. Not surprising. We've got, you know, a whole bunch in the back. Mostly new Pokemon, but we've seen some old returners. Quakesire is great. I love Quakesire.
We definitely recommend interacting with...
And one thing I noticed in the background is Liepard is definitely... I think Liepard was shown in another trailer, so that's not really a surprise. But still, Liepard. And also, Meowstic? Okay. That's good. Raze is in the game. We will probably have Raze show up in my party if I can. I will try. I have to admit, the funny thing, before Pokeroll, I didn't really care about Liepard, but now that Pokeroll's gone on, I really love Liepard. I am a huge fan of Liepard now. I don't care anymore about the national. I never cared really about the national dex, but it is nice to look at these trailers and see, oh, that Pokemon is in this, and you know, it is nice to see what does exist. Meowstic female. Oh, good point.
Players Pokemon.
And nothing too crazy here. And then cooking.
Curry on rice. Pokemon can't.
Let's see, well, we have, okay, well, Butterfree's here. Okay, that's nice. We got a Riolu.
Is also a great
I like the Riolu's animation when food's beaming. Look at Riolu at the bottom. That's a good animation.
Pokemon Camp is
Riolu is just like hip hip hooray for this food.
a great place to cook up a dish that is very popular in the Galar region. Curry on rice. How your curry...
Bob's, wait, hold on. I was Bob's Food Tin, Box Food Tin. Bob, is that a brand? Sausages. Okay, now this is really kind of interesting because when you really think about it, most of the Pokemon games have kind of shied away from talking about food in any detail, because when you start talking about meat in a world where there's the only animals are Pokemon, inevitably you get to the conclusion that some Pokemon are eaten, some Pokemon are turned to sausages, etc. It seems like this game's going full on with it though. This game is going full on and doesn't care, which is fine. I like that actually. Again, like the furthest the games really wanted to stretch it was like, oh yeah, we shear Flaffy, and also we have Moo Moo milk from Miltanks, but X and Y had restaurants where the waiters explained the dishes. Really? And how did they explain them? Like, that's interesting. I'm glad they're getting more open about this, because yes, honestly, it's food cycles are important, and you know, natural order of things, and also circle of life and all that, you know.
Turns out.
Actually, hold on. I'm gonna see if I can get the description on screen. I'm gonna repeatedly pause. There it is. One of the many ingredients that can be used for cooking camp. These sausages to be broiled. Okay, it doesn't say anything about what the sausages are. That's fine. They're sausages. They're clearly not. Yeah. Return of the Poffins for Gen 4, but with an ingredient system, which actually makes it more fun in my book. Because you can kind of create your own dish, I assume, or try to figure out.
Turns out.
But you mix berries, you mix normal ingredients, and then you do play a minigame, of course. Yeah.
Not to mention the heart you put into it.
You literally have to put your heart into it. I didn't even notice that before. That is so corny. That is so corny. I love it.
There are more than 100.
I could hide, but I'm lazy.
And each one you cook up.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna read more descriptions. Hold on. We can just slow it down, though. Yes.
There are more than 100 types. And each one...
Or I could just pause. So, the aroma of the Galar masala tickles the nose in this extremely simple basic curry. Masala, huh? What's masala? Galar masala. So, they're basically saying, you know, European curry. Interesting.
Cook up will be registered in your curry.
Taste of boiled sausage really comes out in this curry thanks to simple seasoning. Yep.
Redacts.
If you don't like the idea of eating two kinds of carbs, they're quite filling. This is an extremely amateurish meal. Toast curry. That's not a curry I ever thought of making.
To master the art of curry.
Masala is like the sauce. A samala sada. Now we're mixing up things. Getting hungry. I've never really eaten much curry, mostly because I can't handle spicy foods.
Normally, it makes a home for itself by hiding amongst tableware at hotels and
now, it says that this thing hides amongst tableware and stuff, so I'm wondering if this might have more than just a tea kettle it can hide in.
Its body is made
Would not be surprised.
Complete with its own aroma and flavor. It may even allow a trusting trainer to taste its tea. This ghost...
I don't know if I'd want... Ghost tea. Ghost tea. It sounds like it could have adverse effects on you, but interesting.
Pokemon also has a special ability.
It's literally made of tea, yes.
Next, another new Pokemon.
But yeah, this bird, holy shit, how much art there is of this bird now. See, actually, none of you guys spoiled anything. The reason that this bird got spoiled to me is purely because of FA. I mean, I don't. It's just such a fucking. It has such a bird look. It has such a dumb bird look.
Crammering.
Ducklet evolution, kinda.
This flying and water.
I mean, obviously, Ducklet evolution is Swana, my friend, but.
Type Pokemon has one huge appetite. It will swallow any.
Let's see. Anything else interesting in the background here?
It can
Not really. I mean, the Chandelure line exists. That's cool.
fit in its mouth. When it uses surf or dive during.
It might give you a taste. Yes, it will.
As it rises from the water, along with the catch.
Also, what has it caught? What has it caught, guys? What fish has it caught?
Mouth.
Also, I just realized there's a bulge at the back of its head from the fish. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that fish is not a fish from. That's not. I cannot immediately catalog all the different fish Pokemon that exist so far, but I'm pretty sure none look like that. So the question is it going to be a Pokemon, or is it just going to be like an item, essentially? But if it isn't an existing Mon, in the game in Sword and Shield, that'd be kind of weird too, because it's clearly designed. It has a design to it. Look at the stripes and everything. If this was supposed to be just a generic fish, then why does it have that many details? Play until it shoots out. Yeah, let's. That is actually a good reason. This is a good time to slow it down. Here. Also, part of the reason I usually don't slow it down is because it sounds terrible. Yeah, it seems to have red gills there, too. Slowing down a video sounds terrible, guys. But, oh, okay, there we go. That's pretty good. What the fuck is that face? It seems okay with the situation. It seems relatively okay. No, that has to be a new Pokemon. That is way too designed. It's a sardine. It kind of is. Look at that face, though. Except in its real life. Pretty much. Yeah, like how Mantine has Remoraid on Spike. Exactly. Use the what keys? The carrot keys? Really? I had no idea you could do that. Thank you. Well, this is the best frame we got. So, yeah, it's shaped like a literal dart with the tri-fins set up. But also that yeah, it's just way too detailed to not. This is not a throwaway item for the birdie. This is definitely. What happens if it doesn't get hit? Does it eat the fish? I imagine it does. I imagine it does and restores HP. And I noticed it's very interesting. It didn't actually go into detail about that in this. You notice that. Also, why are we shooting the dart backwards? Technically, that wouldn't really work normally. Does it still have that stupid expression? Can't tell at this point. It actually just kind of whacks them in the face. Just doesn't even like pierce at them. It just kind of whacks them in the face. All right. What happens to the fish after that, though? I think the fish. Okay. Oh, there it goes. Oh. Now it's here for some reason. Oh, there it goes. I guess it just gets set off afterwards. All right, bye. Fluffer's trauma is a common thing in Pokemon. Yes, exactly. Well, that's definitely got to be a new Pokemon of some sort. Which indeed seems to be both an item for bird. I've forgotten this thing's name already.
Cramorant's exclusive.
Cramorant, yes. Ability. What is that name based on, actually? Let's discuss that for a second.
Can fit in its mouth.
Cramorant. What is this name based on? I do not understand this name. Cramorant. Every Pokemon's name is based off of something in real life, or some sort of in real life thing that applies to the name. Cram. Okay, cram for cramming things in his mouth. Fair. But this is probably a bird name, too. The Orant part probably bases around an actual bird's name, species name. So what bird is this based off of? It seems to be just kind of a gull, from what I can tell. Like a pelican. This kind of seems to be a pelican, sort of. Not exactly though, because Pelipper is more of a pelican than this thing. What is this thing? It's clearly a fisher Pokemon, a fisher bird though, so it's like a seabird. Take a look at the Sword and Shield website for Cramorant. It has a good image of the fish. We'll do that in a moment then. Actually, you want to do me a favor and... Oh, thank you. Never mind, you linked it. Yeah, let's finish this video up. There's really not much else to this, but... Was there anything else we wanted to examine?
It uses surf or dive during battle.
Let's see.
This is Cramorant's exclusive new ability, Gulp Missile. And that's all.
There's a quick... Okay, so you can select... Let's print it. Wait, hold on. What you see here is what you get. When you're happy with it, let's print it out. Print it. Oh, it's like a card. Wait a minute. Hold on. What are we looking at here? Wait. Look. 94. 5 stars. Gloria. Shield symbol in the upper left. Oh, wait. Is this just a... Oh, I get it. It's a trader card picture that displays what game you're in, your level, your name, and I don't know if the stars... The stars are probably just trade card stars like the other games have been having lately. I get it. I get it. I assume... Wait, I don't know actually what the 94 is. Wait, what level for what, though? I actually have no idea what the 94 would be. What do you think the 94 is for? And there's also a green symbol next to that, but I don't know if that's just part of the background. A ranked mode. Ranked 94, that sounds pretty good? Unless it's one of those things where the rank goes down and it gets better. So maybe it's not good. Cormorant. Cormorant's a bird? Oh, I will look this up. Hold on a minute. I got stuff to look up.
Share with you.
Anything else interesting here? Not really. Mimikyu doesn't like your tickling. Wait a minute. That's interesting. Cat eye extensions? Hold on. Dog eye. I know, but wait, hold on. I know it's one other thing. Doll eye extension. I thought it said dog eye. I was like getting slightly excited. Dog eye extensions.
Pokemon Sword and...
If you could dress up and just wear a dog tail, that'd be great. Why can't you dress up like why can't you dress up like those Pokemaniacs that dress up as Pokemon cosplay? Yeah, you should be able to Pokemon cosplay. That's you should do that. You should be able to do that.
Shield will launch on Nintendo's
Just saying.
Switch November 15th.
All right, so that's really all we got an inside shot of one of the towns. What is that thing in the background? Huh, it looks like an altar or something. Maybe it's a door. I don't know. It looks like a vault door, too. But, yeah. That's all for that trailer. Let's go ahead and look at... okay, why can't you dress up like what? Okay, let's see. Let's take a look at all the links you guys provide me for a bonus. First off, why can't you dress up like... Oh, no, you linked that. All right, well, hold on a minute. Let me go ahead and arrange something real fast. And by arrange, I mean... Boop. Right. So we got a few links that are being shared by the chat. Let's go ahead and fire those up real fast. First off... The double-crested cormorant. Yes, this does look an awful lot. This definitely is what it must be based off of. Very accurate. So, large water bird with a long tail and neck. Breeding birds have small tufts on the side of the head, but can be difficult to see. Note yellow-orange skin, or orange-yellow skin around the base of the bill and chin. Large gangly water bird with a long cooked bill. Juveniles have larger. Yeah, after fishing, stands of ducks, frogs, and tree limbs with wings spread open to dry. This is definitely that bird. Even has the similar eye, if you notice, like the very... Some birds have like really, how to put it? I'm not a bird specialist here. Some birds have like really observant looking eyes where they seem to hide a lot of information in their vision, in their look. But other birds tend to have just this sort of blank expression. This bird clearly does, as well as Cramorant. Cramorant does too. So, Cramorant. I'm starting to understand. I can't say these names, but you know. But, yeah. It's it's cool to see Nintendo using a bird type that I've never even heard of before. Like, it's really cool when Pokemon are based on less common species of animals. I got Stick. Yes, I got Stick. He got the stick. He got the stick. He's got quite a stick. He's gonna throw like a boomerang. It's like bent. But also, let's drag this over. So here's the I haven't really visited the Sword and Shield page actually. Perhaps this is something. Actually, you know what? We're gonna save this. We're gonna save this for later. We'll look over this in a bit. But you know what? I'm gonna actually make viewing the Sword and Shield webpage its own segment, because why not? I think there's a lot here I want to look at. So, in any case, that was the Nintendo Direct of September 4th, Sword and Shield segment. I hope you guys enjoyed the theory crafting.